Hey, what's up guys? Tim here again. Got another themed bracelet for you today, because we all love those ones. So I just recently watched Suicide Squad, finally. I know I'm a little late on the party for that one. But, we did Harley Quinn, so now we're going to, we have to do Joker. Alright, so we've got this, okay, so I know this pattern exists, I just don't know the name of it, so if anyone does know, please do leave it in the comments down below. But it is, based on the Salomon knots, and we have a accent. So we went with the acid purple for the outer color. We went with 325 neon green for the color down the middle. For accent, we used the silver diamonds, and we have a burgundy core. Also, I thought it'd be fitting to use these really nice gold buckles. So these are nice and shiny. Of course, all these materials will be annotated or linked in the description down below if you guys are interested in where to get them. So yeah, we're doing this today. I think it's really sweet. I feel like it communicates the theme of Joker. But of course, you guys can always modify these tutorials as you see fit. All right. So that being said, guys, let's get into the tutorial. Okay. All right, guys. So I got my paracord set up on my jig, and I'm using these really awesome gold buckles. This buckle up top is not good. The one I'm actually using is good. I will annotate the link on where to buy them. So got that set up here. And then also I've got the buckle down here. As you can see, just the way this buckle is, it doesn't really fit onto the hook very well. So I had to get a little creative and just use a piece of kind of string or rope and just kind of tied it to the post here. So that's how you can do that. And also I'm using the single cow hitch on each side, like this. Of course, if you don't know how to do that, I will always put the link for that tutorial in the description. Okay, so I've got my burgundy paracord core, burgundy 550 for the core. Now this time we're doing something a little different. We're using two different sizes of paracord. We've got 325 for the green and 550 for the purple. I know this might look a little blue. It's just the way my camera picks it up, but it is purple. It's the acid purple. There we go. So we're going to start off just with the standard Salomon knots. I'm going to do green over the core. So I'm going to do green across, purple on top of that. And then we're going to take the purple through the opening out the other side. There we go. So then before we continue any further, I'm going to take our accent color, which is the silver diamonds. And we're going to separate the core, two core strands. We're just going to put it through the middle like this. Okay. Then we're going to push this up here, tighten that, push everything up. Okay, so that is how we get set up. So now from here on, we're going to kind of use this accent as kind of it's going to go under and over. You'll see in a sec. So we're going to bring it down through the middle, through the two core strands, like that. And now we're going to tie the next Salomon knot with the green across. I'm going to tie that, pull it shut, and then now pull this down a little. Oh, not too much though, you don't want to pull it all the way through. And push it up. There we go. Okay, so we did the second knot. Now after that, we're going to bring it back up through the middle, like this. And then now we're going to tie the third knot. Then we close that off and pull this up a little bit. Okay. So now we went up, now we're going to go back down. Bringing that again through the middle. And then we're going to take our green again and do another Salomon. Okay. And that's more or less the pattern. I'm going to push everything up. No, as I mentioned before, you don't have to use 325. You can do this in all 550 if you want. I just thought I'd, mix it up a little and see, kind of play around and see what we can get, right? So we're going to bring that back up. This through. And that's it. So now we're just going to continue this pattern of tying our Salomon knots and then alternating the accent up and down like that. Okay, so I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to make my way down my core, my bracelet. And then we'll come back when we get to the end and show you how to finish it off. Alright, so I'm almost done down the length of my bracelet. So I'm getting to the end here. Just to make it a little easier, I've attached a fid to my accent color, so it's easier to get this guy in and out of the middle. So we'll just continue tying our knots. Nothing too special. And so for the next one, you can use your fid. It's a good thing about having fids, is it just makes these little things a lot easier. You can of course always use hemostats if you don't have a fid. Okay, so I'm just going to continue that. I think I've just got one more knot. I think ideally you want to end, I don't know if I can do it, but we'll see. You want to end, with the cord coming out the back. So might not be able to do it for mine, but you want to, stop it at this point. So if you're in that case, you can just tie, the last salomon knot, and then you'll be finished. Okay. So I'm going to see what I can figure out to do, but for you, you can probably just leave it like this when you get there. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll just snip and singe off all the excess cords. So I managed to squeeze out one last knot, and then I used my fid to bring the cord down through the middle here and out the back. Okay, so now we're just going to snip and singe, so you can snip and singe your excess cords on the side, the one back here, and don't forget the one up top here. Okay. All right, and there we have it. We are finished. Okay, so I got all my excess cords snipped and singed. Everything looks good. And we got that sweet gold buckle, which is awesome. All right, so that is it for me for this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions, please do leave them down below. And as always, all materials and stuff used in this video will be linked in the description. And whenever you guys shop through my affiliate links, you are helping this channel out a lot. I always appreciate that, so thank you for that, guys. All right, so that is it, and see you guys on the next tutorial. Let me know what you think about this one. All right, bye.